Worried and concerned. Stressed. Put it in and rest. Like work, yeah, that. Worry about getting y'all money. Like what? Why y'all losing your homes and everything? They not slowing me down or stopping me from both got it and your money. Seen already. Seen is critical. So, crazy clown car. I don't know, man. It seems like it's trying. All the oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's real nice. People are whining all over the internet. Whining and crying. I see Groovy Jimmy's back. Groovy Jimmy's trying to sneak in and stream. I see that. That boy's scared. He's scared to go live. Ah, man, they got that boy doing. They got you riding order, boy. You scared. That chat room wide open today, too. That boy, he crazy gangster. You got scared. You said, I can't do a live stream. No. You scared, boy. Really give me the big grip, you scared, boy. I said you scared. Tell what it is. That boy is good. 100%. He's scared to go by. What it is. Oh, I need it too. I need that money. I need the 10 rack. There's a whole lot I'll do right now for 10 bands within my whole compass. I'm talking about like within my league and stuff. We're supposed to do it, these bands, but they don't want to do that. Nothing. But yeah, I didn't think they wanted any money. I guess. And I took a look at that other listing here. He ain't even close. Just saying the truth, he's not even close. He's not even close to the qualification. You have to qualify first for the next round or something. He's not even in the top 100. Good talk. So yeah, they still begging and top of the plea and issuing sympathy pleas all over the same. You'll see him do the same thing every day. Folks are all worried about me, right? And hell, I'm out here struggling, but still going, putting it together. I saw one of the 56 blocks dudes, one of the originals on here. Right? You know, we got to talk. We got to have a conversation, brother. I tried to pass. You didn't want to have one, and I know you don't want to have one. See, sir, I am. Hold that gun up there in the projects in New York. We will never let you forget about it. Yes, we did. We did not forget. Everything you do is very defensive, brother. You're scared. You're scared like Ruby Jimmy the Big Bird. That's ridiculous. What are you so scared of? Boy, it's scared. Why you pulled that stunt project? That wasn't a good look. Real street dudes like me watching you with Big K. You know what I'm talking about? And Big K was winning. Say what you want. I mean, you had it. It's all right, but you was real defensive. Like you had a chance to really win that match, and you should have just been a man. But nope, you want to pull a stunt. This weirdo stuff. I hear it. You can tell when there's enemies around. Yeah, and I understand that, and I get that, and I relate to that. At what point does that make it make sense for you to do what you did? At no point did that make any sense. And then Ryan is over there talking about, yeah, you know, homie told me none of this and give me a word. He has a point, brother. I mean, they're bases. I don't have respect for bases. I can beat them. But he has a point, brother. You kind of took the cop out. Yeah, it's basically like you coming home and seeing Eminem running the race. Same type of thing. 4 people come over. Y'all got people. They be lying. They lie every day. And you know what they doing? They don't want to watch me. They don't like seeing me get paid. Hey, I've been doing numbers, man. Y'all trying to suppress me. You're not paying me right. Your pay scale makes no sense. Because I've been doing Matthews, thousands every day. Man, hell no. All of them are cheating. Corporate America, corporations, all of them. It's all fake. What they say. All stuff good. They're all evil. They're all fake. And these folks even don't get it. Try my best to find a way over it. Make it happen. Trying to tell you this, crazy. I think it's all up. That's incredible. Yeah, God right there. I don't care what it was. That's God. Probiotic today. I didn't sleep that much. All I know is I'm doing better than all of you. And for sure, I'm doing better than all you 52 Bucks guys because I took over this game. That's the only point. They coming back now. It's not the old days. Can't put out one video every 6 months. What's the point of that? Like, see, that's the difference between you and I. I'm a real man. All y'all the same. Y'all ain't never been real men. Y'all do a lot of whooping and talking. What you talking about? Y'all in all these shelters and stuff across America. Y'all diluted this platform. You diluted the job market. You dilute everything you touch. Everything you touch just turns to yeah. Right? That's the truth. Everything I touch turns to gold. I touch what's there, basically. But you ain't do nothing with it. Sound like manifest destiny, right? Wasn't it the same thing here? That's how this country got built. I told you. They was just sitting on the plan. They wasn't doing nothing with it. We showed up and took it. And they took it from them. And I'm going to take it all from you, Jack. Not just because I can. Honey, let's rock some more, yeah. So it's plain to see that her home is that black hole, black that don't work out. Oh, honey, move up, take it, shuffle to the left, wobble to the right. Now it's plain to see that you're hurting on me. It's a natural fact. Oh, I love it. There's no too loud for me. All right, let me see. This ain't gonna stand up. And I'm always protecting. You know? All right. Anyway, yeah. Celebrity coming here. That's right. Well, they accomplished absolutely nothing. That's what we're all good at. Mm-hmm. They're the best at accomplishing absolutely nothing. Champion. We are the champion, my friend. And we'll keep on sailing till the end. We are the failures. No time for winners. 'Cause we are. That's y'all. There's a winner's circle over here, boy. A real winner's circle. So, yeah, like I said, we are going to continue to do our thing. I'm going to continue to do my thizzle. We will continue to run the streets. Look at this bike, man. Look, this is God right here. This tire was completely flat and wasn't working, right? And they had said, oh, there's something wrong with the back tire or whatever. I just took my hand and moved the little thing where you put the air in and fixed it. I don't know how, just with my bare hand. Look at it. Like, it's a good bike, red chrome build, right? It's this tire, and I put air in it. I got 2 pumps. And like I said, later on, like a bike like this is what I need. I need low bikes like this. You notice how the cape isn't getting caught or nothing because this is in the right position, I think. So it's a little bit better. It hasn't gotten caught or nothing yet. Hopefully it doesn't. You know what I mean? We really hope it doesn't because it'll suck if it does because I'll have to take the whole thing off. The cape might be ruined. I don't know. But I'm trying to see if it'll work. I'm hoping it will. And it works so far. You know, that's a big deal.
And that's what I need, something low with a low build like that that's not that huge. And this is what I'm saying. I mean, we're steps away from making this really happen, and y'all just don't even understand it. Like that, you have to work your way up through the levels, and I understand why God would have me do that because it's part of it. But like, these are the kind of bikes I need. Okay. And that's just the beginning and the start. Now, the trick is if we can get people to start funding me and actually come out their pocket and pay me, because nobody wants to pay. Everybody's poor, blah, 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 has an excuse. They all work, but they can't put a little money aside to pay me, and that has to change. If people would start paying me, I can get like electric bike kits and engines, like electric and maybe even gas, and start getting them on these bikes. Okay, I would want to do electric. I don't want gas because, I don't know where I'd put it and I don't want it all around me. So I try to prefer electric. They sell some of them now. Some of them are pretty expensive, I think. But you can turn a regular bike. I know there's a way to electric. The trick is how much money and how difficult is it? Can I actually build it and get it finished and done? And is it worth it? And then how fast is it going to go? So the thing is, a lot of times it just becomes a better alternative to just buy something else, which is why I have like over 7 bikes in inventory. Because I always just buy another one because the tire messes up or whatever, and no one helps. Like I can't do all this stuff by myself. I don't even know this stuff. Like I'm trying to learn, but it's a waste of my money. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't have money like that to be fixing tires and doing all this stuff and patch kits. And my deal is if you put a patch kit on it, common sense, right? What a lot of these folks online lack, right? It's gonna probably do the same thing again. That's why I haven't done that. So y'all said that I can't fix bikes, but you see the bike right there fixed. See, this is why people should stop talking so much and talking so soon, because everything you said has been proven wrong. So whenever you want to go over everything that y'all said all these years, how I've proved everything you ever stated wrong while you hide behind a computer, get real with yourself. Apparently, I can fix bikes because I just fixed it. They look perfect, right? Look at it. You feel me? And I did it with my bare hand because that's what it takes to be Batman. You understand? This is what y'all can't do. What? See my point? Like, brother, I got some nice bikes, bro. This is just one. This is chrome, bro. You see that? That's chrome finish. Look at this. Look like the Transformers in front. These are nice. Yes, they are money. Yes, they do mean something. You're crazy, bro. I ain't worried about no cars. I own my own car lot. I pay $100 for it every month. I got a Porsche there. I paid $25,000 for. Who cares? The point is, what matters right now is these bikes, because this is the beginnings of the Bat Pod. Okay. And I'm telling you, I'm figuring it out. Clearly, God is showing me the type of prototype you need. The other bikes, it ain't going to really work. That's the thing. If I patch the other bike, I can't ride that bike with this cape. I don't even know if it'll work with this one, but we trying it. It's a huge risk because this cape can get caught. And then I got to pick the whole thing up, take off the vest, detach the cape or whatever I got to do and get it all the way back. Y'all think this is easy, man. This is hard as hell. What I'm doing is semantics and mechanics that nobody has ever done. Okay, people have spent years trying to build bat suits and bulletproof suits or bulletproof this and that. Me, I did it in 2 seconds flat. I said, "Give me the bulletproof vest. Put the cape on it. Easy." Took me 2 seconds. I said, "I'm going to get this pure steel armor. I'm gonna put the cape on it. Voila, bat suit, fully functional." Because I understand, because I'm a reincarnated game master. I understand what works and what doesn't, and y'all overcomplicate things. It's the same exact thing with stocks in the stock market. The reason why I'm a better investor than all of you and always have been, and I've gotten results and always cut profits, right? I've never taken losses, ever, not even once. So what do you mean, right? The reason why is because I don't overcomplicate things. I simplify it. I don't even do research on companies 9 times out of 10. Sometimes I will, and I select companies. And if that company fails, it doesn't mean that I failed or that project or adventure or investment was a failure. It means that I'm going to learn from that, which in turn is going to have me succeed. You understand? And that's how success works. Okay. There is no such thing as failing. There is a such thing as not trying. And that's what a lot of these folks online, their problem is. And again, that's your problem. That's a personal issue. And you don't bring that over here. The fact that you're scared of everything and won't go outside. The fact that you're watching the news in a negative vibration and the way that they want you, which they want the public to be dumbed down and not be thinking. and not be awoken beings and live in fear when, I mean, like they said, fear doesn't exist. Fear, all we have to fear is fear itself. Remember? So if he said that, I mean, he must have said it for a reason, right? Give me a minute. But like I said, I mean, you see the icon. Like I said, I was forged, man. You could see right there what it is, what I was forged in. I was forged for real. You know what I mean? I've been forged, and God told me I'm gonna build you through chaos. So to me, I just try to look at it like things happen for a reason. Like that bike tire didn't get fixed with my bare hands for no reason. I'm just saying, regardless, that happened for a reason. You know what I mean? And that's God teaching me and showing me something. And like I said, you see the build is not high up. So that's what I'm saying. The other one's high up. So if I patch that one and I figure out how to do that because everything's so far from me, that's all it is. So again, why would you say something like that? Why is it always something to say that doesn't exist? Be positive, brother, and then you'll have a more positive outlook. You want to have a business like me, you want to be able to make digital money, y'all want to all do what I do. You want to be a celebrity, you want to look good like me, look handsome on camera. Try being positive, and then everything within your life will be positive. And that's what I realized what it's all about. It's all about just your vibration, and these people are on a negative, low vibration. That's their problem. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You understand? All that nonsense, I'm not here for that. I'm a grown man, bro. Feel me? So, like I said, I mean, look at it. It's amazing. You know what I mean? I could put spinners on these bikes at some point. Do you understand that? And like really like chrome them out. Like it's already chrome, but I'm saying like I could put rims and everything. You have no idea, bro. Like my point is this. See, I'm starting something totally new here. You see that? That's the whole thing. So I mean, y'all be talking, but you don't get. I'm really into this stuff now. Like I might end up, I'm not gonna want to build my own store because I don't want to be held liable. Really, that's the thing. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. We'll look into it. You know, I want the money and I want to get them all for me and I want to work on them. But that's the point. Like I'm learning how it works. Like, yeah, it has to be a low build, and you see how this is up front a little bit. It's pushed up, and it has to be that way because the other ones, it's like back here, and then the cape's going to get caught in it every time. You see what I'm saying? There's actual semantics, mechanics to this. Like, it takes a genius. It takes somebody who can really think. And my point is, and you can just think, oh well, it's just a bike. What is he talking about? I mean, it's clear as day. I just explained it. This is what the thing. You could be talking right in front of folks. They're gonna act like they're not hearing you. Like, brother, I've been through mad stages with this. Okay, mad stages. But yeah, that's my thing. Them higher bikes, they ain't gonna work with this. I can use them and ride them, for recreation and for fun. They look cool. They're nice bikes. But that one I got is, I think it's in perfect shape, the Rock Creek, right? And it's a Huffy Rock Creek, I think is what it's called. So, you know, that one's in fine shape, but I'd have to patch the tire or whatever. And like I said, I can't do it with no cape on. I'm not going to chance it. You know what I mean? This one, I'm taking a huge chance anyway, and it's worked so far. So my deal is, that's a pretty big deal. I got over here pretty quick if you ain't noticed. Like it didn't take that long. I could literally take this and I could ride it all the way into town. And like they know. The ones watching, they know. Like that's a big deal right now. I need more bikes like this, man. If any of y'all got these small bikes, this is what I want. Exactly like this. That's what I'm saying. And y'all can donate. You can send me money, cash in my pocket. It's been a long time now since anybody did anything for me, anything like that. Like, we need actual support, man. It's a whole project I'm running. I ran the Batman project out of my own pocket for 3 years. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I came down here with like 11 grand in my pocket, 11 bands, man. What is y'all talking about? Like I said, I had to spend my money because all these people was playing the same games because they don't want to see me succeed. And I invested a lot of that money into this, into being Batman. You understand? So, like I said, the bat cycle will get fixed in the future, and that's my thing. Like, no, I ain't waiting on nobody and nothing. Like, no, I've waited long enough, years and years, and you ain't done nothing for me. Like, no, I need me a girlfriend that want to actually help me with this stuff. That's all it takes. A girlfriend who work and make money and got enough money and gonna be like, and I'm not saying that's my priority. It's not, but I'm saying that's what I need. You understand? I'm going to acknowledge reality, right? So, I mean, they could help me fix all this stuff. They could be like, yo, like, let's figure out somewhere to take it where they'll fix, the bat cycle. You know what I'm saying? and get you going, and like, here, money, here, you want Taco Bell, all the fast food that you can't get to, that you never get to have, that everyone else takes for granted. I mean, like, you want to ride in town, here, I drive, let's go. And I know how to drive. Like, basic stuff. I ain't got no help. No nothing. These people don't want to send me a donation, nothing. Okay? Everything they doing is on purpose. It came out in a reading yesterday and explained it, and I already knew the answer. And it said, because these people want to feel superior. Brother, y'all have been behind me, so many light years behind me since I was born, since day one. What are you talking about? Like, I understand. I get it. I know you don't like seeing me win. You don't want to see me excel and progress, but that's all I keep doing. And I'm doing it without anyone. I've done it all by myself. I'm self-made. Any help now or anything anybody knew now, it ain't help. It's what y'all owe me. The whole public and world. I created the economy in the valley down here, bro. Are you serious? Seriously? I got receipts for this. What? I gave people thousands of dollars when they asked me. What are you talking about? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nothing. Here you go. You need a grant here. You know what I mean? That's why the streets take care of me. People take care of me because I took care of the valley. Seriously, that's the truth. Because even if they don't completely know me, they know of me. You know what I mean? They know I'm a good dude. They know I help everybody. You know what I mean? So that's all I do. Like I said, when folks get out of jail, when they walk over here, I try to help them out. If they need to call someone, I turn on the speaker, help them make their phone call so they can get home. You know what I mean? I help these criminals literally when they get out. I try to be nice and a good person still. I try to be nice and help everyone. You understand? But we all know what I am and who I am. You feel me? I'm a monster. You understand? So, like I said, that's my whole thing. Like, don't take my kindness for weakness. You understand? But like I said, like, I'm a real dude. And that's the way you have to be. That's why I don't understand people, because everybody want to be on some fake stuff. I've addressed everything. I've been direct. People know I'm a gangster. People know everything. People know, bro. People know it's real with me, right? And my whole energy is positive. My energy ain't never been nothing but positive. You know what I mean? Why y'all folks always gotta say something? Like, I don't understand that. My points are proven. You know about me. Everybody. Yeah, it don't matter who you is. And if you in Austin or Dallas or San Antonio or down here, you should know about me. If you don't know about me, then you're just nobody. It's just that simple. I do my thing everywhere, cousin. Just like I did it out here in all these barrios and hoods for real with my own league, and I'm 10-0 in my own league. I really do this. So yeah, I don't know what folks are talking about, but yeah, no, I'm doing all right. You know what I mean? I'd like to get more money under my pocket. I want to get money for this phone bill again this next month, and I need help just getting by and doing what I'm doing. But the way I look at it, man, I've come so far, and I can see that, and God has brought me so far. And like I said, I took over the 52 blocks lane. That's mine. That's a wrap. You know what I mean? Now them little homies want to try to come back. I knew you were gonna do this. You ain't coming back. Y'all ain't gonna. What are you gonna come back to? Like I said, I know why y'all get views on YouTube, because you diluted the platform. That's all. Y'all got numbers. That's what it's about. And you're making it like it's a you all versus me thing, and there's 8 million of you and just me. No problem. And I'm gonna win that too. Matter of fact, I already did. And they all hiding. This is the actual reality. I'm out here by myself dolo every day. I represent every word I ever said online. I never backpedal. I don't take nothing back. Everything I said is how I feel in reality. What's up? I stand on business. I'm not these other people, homie. You understand? I speak for me, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't walk around with no security. I'm not Jack Doherty. They was sending agents trying to pull a Wes Watson, and I don't take bait. Right here, they sent agents right here, right in front of me. Just trying to talk crazy, like subtly, like weird stuff. Like, you did the same thing when we went over there to eat. Like, come on, homie, I ain't worried about you. The funniest thing too is that the trolls, they all look like actual trolls. All of them. That's my thing. Like, whatever I say goes. Like, when I tell someone, like, listen, you don't bring up YouTube to me at all. I'll talk about what I want. My girlfriend's gonna come and support my show whenever I get me one. Okay, at the girlfriend store. Hopefully they have a clearance section or something right now, because I'm poor as hell right now. Well, I'd like that girlfriend right there. That one's 2,000. That's too expensive. Let me go. Do you have a clearance section? Yeah, it's over. Okay, well, we're gonna shop clearance here. I'll take that one. Well, that's 200. That's still a little too pricey. Let's go with the $25 girlfriend right here on the in the clearance rack. We'll do that. Like she's defective. She's got all these problems. It's all right. We'll make it work. It's what's within my budget right now. It's all I can afford. We'll make it work. I mean, trust me, you don't understand. I've got a long track record of them. Okay, one of them had chicken legs. When I'd go to the banquets with the rich folks, I'd tell them we'd be eating the hors d'oeuvres and the flounder and stuff, and they'd say, "Is that you?" I'd say, "Yeah." I'd say, chicken legs. She's not so much a looker. It's a hell of a ham sandwich. Oh, for real. Chicken leg. And chicken leg still worries about my every move to this day. That's right. But chicken legs is obsessed. So the question is, since all of you are so obsessed, why is it that you don't pay for and purchase the Batman Obsessed membership here? You can't afford that still? You've had years. I mean, you owe me $10. You still can't afford? Like it's like a $50 membership. That's too much for you and your renting self, mooching self. Sorry, you never pay rent. You mooch off other folks. Come on. What? That's what they do. It's my fault that they didn't believe they were good enough. It's my fault that they didn't believe in themselves. It's my fault that I didn't stick around for nothing when you're right in front of me and have no respect, not for me, not for anyone, not for yourself. And merely I told you I gotta go work. Literally. This lady flipped, okay, and has been doing this stuff for 2 decades, following me around the internet with all this weird stuff, doing all this weirdo stuff because I told the lady I got to go back to Austin from Houston. They were in Houston. I got to go back to Austin because I got to work. I'm doing bar back. I was doing bar backing. Like, what? Tried to feed you breakfast and you like what? Like how? I don't even understand, folks. Like crazy is a real thing, bro. Like what? Like me, I make sense, bro. Like always, like I got like that's my pet peeve. My dad raised me to make sense. So that's why I don't be talking to a lot of people, especially so-called women, because most of them delusional. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's a fact. I'm not playing about it. That ain't even a joke. Forget the comedy. That's real talk. And y'all simp and beta males be listening to them and then wondering why you failing and wonder everything's ruined around me. Yeah, because of her. Because you listen to this lady. The lady walked into your life. Ever since I met Martha, everything fell apart. And then Tyree Sneed comes in like, what a surprise. Just right on cue. Oh, another one of these, huh? And you're surprised about this, sir? Let's start doing interviews on the spot. And how does this make you feel? Go ahead, talking to the mic, sir. I love when they all say that. You need to worry about you and your business. Why are you worried about us and our business? Because y'all can't police yourselves because you haven't gotten things right in the last, I don't know, 5 million plus years because you're still not even free because you're not nobody in the rap game because y'all get owned and whatever, all sorts of crazy stuff with these record labels. I mean, You clearly need help. At some point, you got to quit rewriting your history that you were kings and queens and this and that. And you got to just say the truth that, I mean, y'all sell your soul for pennies. Y'all sell out and you're still broke and poor. And that includes all y'all, including LeBron James, all of them. I mean, Kobe Bryant, that stuff in that helicopter ain't happened for no reason. It happened because he sold his soul to the devil. Are we ever going to recognize reality? What? But they want to keep talking and talking and talking and over diluting every platform and being in every job market. You notice they talk a lot, they all over the place, and nobody got the courage to stand up and say enough is enough. That's how I made my name in radio, because I called them all out and told them what it was without any sugarcoating. That's what I did. Sorry, but what? I'm sick of hearing it. Straight up. Like I don't know who told y'all in this generation, the millennials, that you got to kiss up. Okay, especially to people who ain't never been nobody. I don't know what that is. I don't know why you so-called women entertain people who don't look good, have nothing to offer. I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't know where you think that even is politically correct. That's not even that. That's just craziness. You got all these folks, right? I'm talking about my folks. You got all them folks, all the women, all of them keep on going to the other team. I'm just saying a fact. Why you keep going to the other team? And why do these communities, right, that have done all this illegal activity that we're taking to court and they're going to lose and it's guaranteed prison time? Why do they have a vested interest in protecting this group? That's the question that needs to be asked, because that's what they're doing. They're protecting that group. You understand? And they're protecting them just from an opinion and the truth being said. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Right? What is your vested interest? Why do you care about these rappers? You don't really know these rappers. They haven't done anything for you. What are you talking about? Isn't that what you said? You said, well, Travis Scott was right here. One of these ex-girlfriends pointed at the room and said, Travis Scott was right here. And who do you think you people are? Like, Travis Scott is just another dude who sold his soul to nobody. Doesn't have a name in the game. Nobody. He does satanic rituals on stage. You see what happens at his performances. He's an agent of Satan. So it would make perfect sense that you would deal with someone like that. Why you would deal with someone who's unattractive and has nothing to offer in any category, and then think that you're going to bring that up to me when I'm royalty and I'm so much better in every department and prove every stereotype completely opposite, wrong, and incorrect. And you're going to bring that up to me and I'm supposed to care? Why would I care about a scrub? I'm Tyree Sneed, bro. What? See what I'm talking about? That was why, and every time they would talk, I tell them that. That's what I told you in Austin. Remember on the phone, I said, I could do the same thing. You talking about Kevin Gates. You keep talking about T.I. It kind of seems like you just like to say things that are outlandish and out there for attention. I think you like to see me mad. And it's clear as day. That's weird. Like, that's weird as hell. Like, people, that's what they keep saying. They say, oh, well, he's mad. This person, people are mad because what you're saying doesn't make sense and doesn't exist. That's normal. That's the way you're supposed to be. What are you talking about? What? Talk about Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, his preference already came out publicly and what he do and how he get down. Are we going to talk about that and how every album's been a flop and he don't have a hit single yet? The boy can't even rap and can't sing and can't spit. He ain't that great. What do you mean? Just call it what it is. The rap industry was never about talent, just like the job market ain't about talent. What are you talking about? Told you I could do the same thing he do. I sing way better than all of them and rap better. I produce. I'm working on music behind the scenes. I got a single I made already. I'm working. I'm freestyling. I'm doing everything, bro. I'm doing ciphers, everything. I'm already on the move, bro. With everything. I don't wait on nobody. I've actually been doing a lot of musical stuff. And like I said, working on singing and, like karaoke kind of and practicing on different songs and tracks. Like, I'm working, bro, on everything. Got the rap game on lock, man. I'm the only artist who ever went worldwide independently. Calisthenics game, I got it on lock. That's what people, they sleep on me while I get everything on lock. I got the bike game on lock. 7 bikes in inventory. Top of the line bikes, all worth about $200 and $300 each. That's a good bike, homie. What are you talking about? I need more bikes like this, people in the public. This is what I need right now. I'm collecting bikes. I need bikes. I want a whole ton of them. I want 100 of them plus. Real talk. I'm not joking because that'll give me, even just the building material. I can use them for anything I want. That's going to give me what I need. You understand? Like, y'all don't get, I'm crazy for real. I'd be thinking sometimes about literally just like picking up, like scrap metal and like stuff I see out here and like trying to build a tumbler. It's not something I'm doing. It's something I've really thought about though and considered because sometimes there'd be like big stuff like out here. And I'm like, man, if I could just carry that, like, I wonder if I could like, but it would take so much work. Like I'd have to clean it and I would have to know how to mend it and attach it to the other stuff, but I don't know if that's kind of what happens. I have no idea. I don't know God's plan and I don't know the story, but it's definitely something I've been thinking about. And that's what this is about is like, building and makeshifting and being able to create from nothing and from scratch, you know. But I need the money, and I know that once I get the money, that's what I'm going to teach myself because I know me and how I am, and I'm going to teach myself how to build bat pods and how to build tumblers, like actual tanks, even if I start small. You know what I mean? Like, do you not think folks would trip if they saw a little mini tumbler like going down the sidewalk? They're like, what the hell is that? You see a little tank going down the sidewalk just driving. And like I said, if I can build this electromagnetic engine that runs off free energy, and that's what I'm studying too, is what Tesla was really about, all the practices and teachings he taught that they tried to cover up, right, as well as everything that's happened with all those people, right, because they don't want the truth and the knowledge out there. They don't want us knowing about and discovering free energy, clearly, because of the oil and gas market. That's what it's all been about, all them companies. The same ones that used to cut my checks. hmm Yeah. So what are you talking about? It's not complicated, man. It's greed and selfishness, and that's all it is. And it's not even that because none of them are really rich. That's the thing. I was doing better than them the whole time. Like what? That's the problem. People all about what I can get. Man, I know I've seen so many of you folks that have it all when it comes to money. You have everything. You got land. You got homes. You got cash on hand. You got everything you could dream of. Hell, I'm doing way more than every single one of you put together. I'm Batman, not you, and you don't have the heart to be Batman. You could never do what I do. I wouldn't care what suit you bought. You don't understand it. You don't know how to do it. You're not a ninja. You're not the greatest samurai of all time. You won't come out here even when you're tired like me today and still work out and train harder than anyone in the world. I'm the best in the world. Top calisthenics competitor, the calisthenics champion of the world on camera. And there is no one who can say otherwise because not a single one of you can even challenge me. You can't put up a video training above the bar like me doing what I do on these bars because you can't do what I do. So that's the thing. I became undeniable. God said, become everything they fear. That's what I became. What I'm doing is real, man. I'm on a different vibration and different tangent. So like I said to the public, please give me cash when you see me. Please, like, hand me some 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Like, I need to get a couple grand together and a couple bands. I really would like to go on a trip when I can and go to Austin. I'd like to get this going, man. I would love to have a vacation to Austin, man. Even if somebody else drives, as long as you're a good driver, I would love that, man. I would love to go up there just to have an experience, just to go like stay at the Crown Plaza or something, or if I had the money, or like go to, I don't know, Dave and Buster's, I think they have, or something like that. I think they have it up there. Yeah, I've been, like stuff like that, like just to have the experience, to get out of here for a minute. Like I need a vacation, bro. But I love it here. Don't get me wrong. I love what I'm doing, but you know, it's like I need a change of scenery. I want to do something different. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was loyal to everyone. I was faithful for years. I've done everything right for everyone. Where's my money? You understand? Like, nah, it don't work like that, bro. Like I said, y'all need to come over here. All y'all need to prove who you are, what you want, what's going on. And I would like to have this chat open because I want to be able to have calm, good, nice conversations with people. And I'm gonna remain in kind spirits. I'm gonna be nice to everybody and show love. I'm gonna be positive and do what I'm doing. Because these folks, they predictable. You already know what they're gonna do, and all they love to do is type. You know what I mean? But like I said, look at that. That's money. I don't care what you talking about. You understand? Figure out how to get electric bike kits and see, that's the thing. I can work my way up through the ranks with this stuff, right? By myself. See, I'm not competing with anyone else. I'm competing with myself and I'm teaching myself. God is teaching me, right? So you got to think about it. Like we get all these bikes together. If I get over 100 bikes or whatever, a couple hundred bikes, right? I'll get a couple hundred, bro. I don't care. You don't understand. Like, I really do this for real, bro. I'm really Batman. So I got to have stuff that move on wheels. That's what I realized. Like, it's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do it walking. I've been doing, but you want something that rolls on wheel. It makes it a lot easier to get where you're going. My point, and do what you're doing, right? And make my moves. But my deal is, this is what I need. I work my way up with the ranks, bro. I get bikes like this, right? Get the money, get the little electric kits or whatever, or engines somehow, figure out that. And then guess what? I could show up in any city when God give me the money and put that together right quick. And I mean, it's not like I can't show up in any city and just go buy me an electric scooter. I could do that too. And it's definitely something I'm thinking about and considering, but it needs to be fast as hell. And that's the thing. Like, I want to build them myself. And I honestly want them souped up where they go fast as hell. Like, to the point you see something just coming through the sidewalk, like, you know what I mean? Like that. Like, not no jokey thing. Like, to the point that I can get bicycles moving like that. Yes, for me, only for me. But it has to be like that because I have to be able to really move and get where I'm going. That's what people don't get. What I'm doing is really on some Tesla stuff. It's on some inventor stuff. It's on some original Albert Einstein stuff. That's what I'm on. I'm on really studying and figure this out without any limitations. I don't care what the government say. I don't care what any of these people say. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm not going to let nobody limit my creativity. You understand me? I mean that. Believe that. And that's why I'm Batman, because you're gonna really see me on bat pods and tumblers and all, and I'm gonna learn how to build them. So this is just the beginnings because I have to learn how to build this stuff. So like I said, I could show up in any city and you talking about a dude who knows how to do this stuff where I can figure out, okay, I just go over here, buy me a bicycle, go get me the kit over here, right? Get everything amped up, souped up, and start, just jetting around the city. I could do that in Phoenix, Arizona, anywhere. And they got scooter stores in Arizona and all these places. So I could buy one of those. I could say, which one goes the fastest? I need something fast. You know what I'm saying? And use that. Once God give me the money, I'm gonna have all the tools to succeed. The thing is, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could do it yourself on top of buying stuff like that, like, I'll buy some of them if I got plenty of money, billions, trillions of dollars. Like what God telling me is coming, millions of dollars, whatever, tons of money, limitless funds. Like I told you, my money limitless because God produced my budget real talk. But the point is, you want to know how to do this stuff. So if I get the money, that's all I need because then I can really learn how to do this stuff. See what I'm saying? Then I can learn how these works and how to build. I want to learn how to build the actual suspension system. You see the suspension, the build. I want to learn how to build that, but for the bat pod because it's very similar. You see it? The exact suspension. It's built just like a bat pod. It's the same concept. You feel me? It's just bigger tires and an engine. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I told y'all my main goal. I want to go to Boston and take that metal shaping class or wherever they offer one, and I want to get that machine and learn how to do the metal shaping so I can build the frames for my vehicles and my cars. I want to build my own Batmobiles, and I might end up having jet engines in them. Jet engines. Not no car that's just, I'm talking about a car that's, you understand that you ain't never seen nothing like you like, what the hell? That's what we doing. I'm not worried about your rules. I'm not worried about your laws. I'm not worried about nothing y'all talking about. I'm Batman, bro. I'm here to break the rules. That's what y'all have to understand. That's why y'all silly. That's why y'all always do what you do because you know I don't fit in. I'm the glitch in the matrix. I'm Neo in the matrix for real. I'm not trying to fit in. Your society is candy. It's a joke. I mean, come on, bro. You got all these people with licenses can't even drive, man. Are we ever going to address that? Get real, bro. Right? I'm the best driver in the world. I'm like the transporter, and somehow I don't have my license because of people gave me fake tickets because they jelly, man. Get real, bro. What? That's what they do. They think they stopping something. You ain't stopping nothing. What? I do what I want to do, and I'm gonna continue to. What are you talking about? Oh, I promise that. I promise you. You know what I mean? Folks is not gonna keep me off the street and the road because I run these streets. Believe that, homie. Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, what? Yeah, I ain't got no rules to follow. I don't answer to nobody, homie. I'm a grown man. Do what I want to do, homie. Man, y'all be funny. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what you got to be. You got to be somebody who breaks through every limitation. I'm the every limitation. I'm the generational curse breaker. You got to break through all these chains and these holds and all this fake stuff. That's what they doing, trying to hold me down. You could never hold me down, homie. Believe that. Feel me? Yeah, it's about breaking free for real. You understand? I saw the Walfords too. They sitting there wasting all their money on hotel rooms. And where are you getting all this money from? That money coming from that illegal organization. It has to. That money coming from the red triangles. You ain't never worked. You paying for stuff. I don't have money like that. They got way more money than me. How you got that much money, but just said you got no money and you got nothing? So you lying on camera. See, sympathy, please. Where is that money coming from, man? You know what I mean? And they got family helping them too. They said they got someone in the military. Oh, military connection. What a surprise. Military industrial complexes who did all this. That's why I went through everything. Yeah, like I told you, they scary, man. That's what they all are. They scary. And people talk, man. People know I'm tougher than the entire military, and I've been calling y'all out for a long time, bro. Y'all all soft. Y'all been soft. Straight up. Tell you straight in front of you. All y'all. You know what I mean? And none of you can come close to me strength wise in any aspect, bro, especially mentally, acuity or genius. Y'all ain't even close. That's why y'all never win. Everything you do, you lose. But like I said, I need bikes like this, homie. This is what I need. You know what I mean? I'm a one-man army. I do this stuff for real. So like I said, we need bikes like this, and we building everything independent. I'm one man. Yeah, I build everything myself. You know what I mean? Like I said, I fixed that with my bare hands. You can't be serious, bro. You know what I mean? I do everything with God. You know what I mean? Because the power of God is real. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I show up in your city. I go to Phoenix, Tucson, wherever I want, Mesa. You know what I'm saying? All that, like Scottsdale, where all the pretty women at. Like I go in all those places. You know what I mean? And once the God give me the money and I got my money right, I could show up and start building stuff like this. Real talk. I just cop me a garage somewhere and start building. They're gonna be like, "Who the hell just came in town? There's a Batman in town." Yeah. And what do you think I'm gonna do in every city? Find me a garage, like a little garage or like some kind of place that I can build all this stuff, right? And do all my building without being bothered at all. And I'm gonna build and build and build while I'm going out doing my missions. And if you looked at the depictions, that's what he's in. He's got like the Wayne Estate or whatever, Wayne Manor, but on the top, but he's got this like garage thing on the bottom, and he's got all these projects. He's got the Batmobile, the car with a different kind of engine with a different color coming out of it for a reason. See the point? He's got the lift thing in the new one where you drive it right up there. That way you can work on it just like mechanics do. So I want to learn this stuff. You get the point? That's the thing. Like, it's clearly part of it. Like, I want to learn it all. I don't want to do anything that's going to compromise me, because I have to be able to do everything, but I want to learn as much as I can so that I know how to do it myself, because that is a powerful dude. You get a dude that's like a mechanic, you know what I mean? And, being a mechanic ain't nothing to brag about. They barely make any money, so please stop that. But my point is, you get a Batman who's a mechanic for a actual, not a Charles Wofford mechanic who says, I'm a mechanic. I replaced everything on this van 800 times and it still doesn't run. Then that means you're not a mechanic. That boy is hilarious. But you talking about a Batman that's a mechanic, a real mechanic that can really fix everything and build everything himself from scratch? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. The possibilities, the power. It ain't about money. It's about knowledge. See, knowledge will get you way farther than money. Oh, there's a lot of folks in the world right now have some money. Why? Because everything is unfair right now. Y'all, it ain't even just lucky. It's just the way it is. It's supposed to be unfair. There's a wealth transfer coming though, and I'm about to get all the money. All the wealth of the wicked is coming to the righteous, and I am the righteous, buddy. Get ready. And like I said, I need the money, but I still want to learn how to do. I'm gonna go, buy books and study how to do mechanics and how to build this stuff. I want to learn bicycles completely. I want to learn how to build the suspension. So that's what I'm saying. I start figuring that out. I just show up in Phoenix or whatever, and I'll be building bicycles with engines and my own stuff, and maybe even electric scooters and bat pods and all across the board. While I'm actively using, I could just go in the store and say which one's the fastest. Okay, this fast enough, and use that. Not to mention, I'll be able to use motorcycles and cars. You know what I mean? And then I look at tanks. They sell Maseratis used in McAllen for like $50,000, bro. That's not that much. It's not to a guy like me that's seen money that's way more than that. You know what I mean? I've been in a position where I could have bought one. You know what I mean? For real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll buy the stuff that I need and then save and then have a garage where I'm working and building on stuff like this. Start with the bicycles and all that. And all of it can be applicable. I can use any of it anytime I want. That's why the Joker says, now that's a Batman. You understand? Because that's what Batman has to know how to do this stuff. You got to really be about this, bro. You know what I mean? It's not fake. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Okay. Uh, whoever you are you ready to come up here on camera? Because yeah, man, this is. Look, see, they the ones still going. They still going with it. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Where's my money? Oh, where's my money? Put the money in my hand. Put the money in my hand. You want to come up here? Let's get a link. I'm gonna drop a link. Oh man, it's a reunion. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing: if you ain't no catfish and you real, you better start talking. Real talk. I mean, if you was real, we should be talking every day. I'll send the friend request on there, but like I said, that's that same account. I'm telling you, somebody just is hell bent, man. They just can't handle my success, so they be sitting around making up fantasies and stories and this and that. If you're real, get on the camera. Come on up here right now. What's the excuse? You're right there typing. You claim to be someone. Okay, prove it. Right now. Come on the panel and cam up so I can see you. No excuses. You understand? Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna play games. Okay. Play your games. Oh man. So yeah, like I said, we doing our thing, doing my thizzle. Like I said, it's the mongoose. You never play with a mongoose. Yeah, mongoose, man, the real mongoose are sick, man. They're some strong little animals. Real talk. But yeah, it's a mongoose, boy. You understand? Chrome. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get started setting these world records right now. I'm waiting to see if they say anything else. Yeah, I guess they just gonna sit there. That's it. You got a link right there. Come on up. You know what I mean? I might start talking to Susie. That's what I might do. I'm gonna talk to every woman within a 5,000-mile radius, right? Until you all get the point and start paying me my money. Susie's interested. Look, Susie said, "Hey, handsome, are you out there protecting Brownsville?" Oh, hurry! Susie knows what's up. She said, "No talking to other girls. I'm real." Oh, for real. Oh, for real. No talking to other girls. Oh man, I don't think that you could just set the standard and tell me what to do when you haven't put no money up. Okay, if it's you, then send me a donation right now to my Cash App. The Cash App right there, you know it, right? And if it's you, then I want to send a request today so that we can talk. All right. If it's you and you're real, like I said, you have a link right there. Come on camera, and I asked you years ago to come prove who you are. So you can come up here right now because I got to get going setting these world records. You know what I mean? I know I was talking to somebody that was real, but like I said, I'm asking you to do something. So what's up? You know what I mean? It ain't difficult, bro. What? Yeah, somebody like to play games. No games. All you do is play games. Say what? Playing games right now. Like Bugs Bunny out here. What's up, Doc? I miss talking to her too, to be honest, but like she never really talks. She just kind of sits there and doesn't talk. So like I don't get the point. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. All right, so tell me what platform do we use to talk on then? Tell me that right now. What platform, what do we use to talk on? If that's you. And like I said, you can click the link and come right on up. What's the excuse? Like, so yeah, no, I'm gonna talk to everyone and talk to who I want, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. See, is it? Yeah, no, bye. No, we don't use Rumble to talk. See what I'm saying? It just said Rumble. Huh, for real. We don't use Rumble. What's wrong with you? What? Man. See, that's what they do. They talking about, oh, a catfish this, catfish. Yeah, you catfishing yourself. What? What? I've been telling you the whole time I don't believe anything you're saying. I'm just letting you, create documented evidence for court. I'm letting you do it to yourself. And they just keep going oh, I got nothing better to do. Everything's uneventful over here. So I'm going to go talk fake talk with Tyree. Like, yeah, because that's really how you think. You really believe in delusion. That stuff is sad, bro. My goodness. That stuff really get me going too. Like it just, I don't know. It really does with me. I heard Cam, the fake rapper up there in New York, even he talked about it. He said they have them saying these fake things that ain't even true. They all about me. It's all harvesting my energy. But the point is, it's good stuff because it really come from me. But he said that he said you and you have nothing in common. He said I love that. He said I love when two people get together and they main focus of them being friends when they have nothing in common and they not really friends is me. That's what happened with me every day. All these people is fake friends and got nothing in common. They don't even like each other. They can't stand each other. That's the way it's always been. I've seen it firsthand. But the modus operandi and the main focus is me. You understand? Me and my success. They come together and have a fake bond and fake relationships and all this stuff over me because I'm the Don and the boss. Can you imagine? That stuff is sad. Good. Like I said, and then think I'm going to entertain what they talking about. Yeah, no, it said no talking to girls. I'm talking to every girl within a 5,000-mile radius. I'm single, and somebody is upset about it. It's probably one of the exes. See, they got a weird mentality. Like, well, I do what I want to do. What? Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, if you want to be with someone, then just be with me. Be with someone. Don't not be with me and never be around and don't talk to me and then think, oh well, I want to control things. It don't work like that, sister. Yeah. See, that's weird. That's exactly what going on, and you can see it. Yeah, somebody obsessed. I'll expect you to buy that Batman Obsessed membership. You gotta get it. You overly qualified for that membership. You have to buy it now. You got to purchase that. Straight up. You got to get that. Like, imagine the mind state you got to be in to be literally fake talking on the internet to yourself, not once, not twice, not thrice, but every single day for years. Like, what? God. And like you're real selective about when you talk too. That's the crazier part. Like I said, like I don't care who they are. If you talking to me, just talk to me. Have a conversation. If you plumb nuts and crazy, and you crazier than these squirrel gophers out here, I mean, that's fine. It's all good, but at least talk and have a conversation. Where are they, by the way? Because I ain't seen them. I hope they're okay. I haven't seen them out here this entire time, unless they may be hibernating because it's winter or something. I'm kind of worried about them. I ain't seen them at all. I hope they're okay. Poor little gopher squirrel thingies. I think they're squirrels. That's what they say they are, but I thought they were gophers or prairie dogs. I didn't think they were a squirrel, but people said they were squirrels. I don't know. Could be. They're little squirrels, if that. But like I said, man, it's just crazy, bro. They're gonna be in their feelings just because they see me moving, doing my thing. And that's what I'm saying. It's so easy for me, man. I get them in their feelings without even trying. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get paid out here. Let me go ahead and set some world records. I'm tired of damn lagging. I'm gonna do the best I can. And if I can, I'll try to do another live right now. Cause what the hell? Ain't no way, bro. Oh, okay. I thought it said 5:12. I was like, hell no, ain't no way. It's already 5 o'clock. No way. Like I actually got up and I barely slept. You know what I mean? Not near enough. I'm tired. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna work on some world records. And yeah, like I said, I don't know. You folks just need to pay me, man. We need money. We need financial support. And I guess they expected me to give up as if that would ever happen. Like, I ain't never given up. I ran the Batman Project out my own pocket for 3 years. Like I said, I came down here with like 11 bands. I work hard. I make money. Like I said, I could go to Austin and start from scratch with nothing and try to come up again through everything and use their resources in the system. But like, who the hell want to do that? It's not the time and place, man. It's a different time now, like genuinely. And either way, like I need some money to do all that, bro, to do it the right way. That's the thing. Like in Austin, you don't want to be in the street like that, especially now. You know what I mean? No, I don't deserve that, bro. I'm 36, bro. You know what I mean? I've been done that like 8 million times, bro. Like I've walked the streets of Austin at night by myself so many times. It's unbelievable. That's what folks don't get. Like that's why I'm Batman, because I was always in the streets at night in the dark by myself, holding my own out there in the street. You know how many folks is out there at night? There's a lot going on at night, bro. Yeah, Austin, all through everywhere. I used to walk all across the whole city. You see me do it, and where you can see the whole skyline, then walk all the way back and come downtown. I walked all over Austin, all through Runberg, worked all through Runberg, all them, tough streets. Like I come from all that North Lamar. I used to stay on the hotels on North Lamar all the time. I've been all through there, bro. You know what I mean? People know about me out there. You know what I mean? So what up? What up? Like what? Like that's what I'm saying. Like people know what it is with me, man. I'm not faking. I'm not talking. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Like I do my thing wherever. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Like I would love to go up there, because I want to do this. That's my dream right now. I want to just start in Austin or somewhere that I like. Maybe Katy, Texas, even. Groovy Jimmy, the fake crip. I want to start like a cartoon show like that, and like I'll have a cartoon. Groovy Jimmy, the fake crip. He is sitting there doing nothing. Now he's on FBI watch list. There's nobody out here today. I can do all my dance moves. Groovy Jimmy, the fake crip. Groovy Jimmy. Oh, Groovy Jimmy, the fake crip. Groovy Jimmy is the fake crip. Groovy Jimmy out there in Katy, Texas. You said you were tough, but the minute that the FBI checked you, you stopped doing live streams completely. Groovy Jimmy, what's wrong with you? Oh, for real? And that boy's scared to do my training. That boy won't come out here. He's scared of the Batman. Real talk. I promise you. He's shook. Oh, I love it. Groovy Jimmy. Oh, man. Y'all be my entertainment. No, I'm going to get involved in these sectors again. I'm going to talk to every woman within a 50,000 mile radius now just because you told me not to. Everything you tell me not to, I'm going to do the opposite, lady. Straight up. Getting tired of this. Getting sick of it. Sick of hearing it. They're talking to themselves every day like, get help. The hell, man? Weird. Like you even got like them, the ones who actually have a job and stuff over here. They even probably looking at it like, man, what the hell happened with him and all his ex-girlfriends? Like this happened. I happened. That's what happened. I told you, every single one of them that I get with, they end up losing their mind. Seriously. And it's weird, and then I can't shake them. I can't get rid of. I got to start listening to that Jay-Z song. Shake them off. You got to brush that dirt off your shoulder. You got to shake them off. Shake. You can't shake these off. There's no way to shake them off. They just attach. Never go away. Go away. Either talk or be around or go away. Like, like it's just weird. They said we talk on Rumble. Boy, I ain't even never been on Rumble, but thank you. I'm gonna go check out Rumble now too, because that'll be another platform I take over. Real talk. Thank you. That's another one too. I gotta look into that. I'll look into that today. All right. So let me get going. I got world records to set. But yeah, like I said, I'm so proud of my little Chrome bike. I'm so proud. Get that Batman Obsessed membership. That's what you need. All right. Try to do another live stream in a minute here, but like I said, I'm gonna get going, do my world records. Let's get this going. Put on a show for the people. And y'all need to be watching these videos, bro. When I'm setting these world records and I'm putting them out, selling them like hotcakes. Come get it while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? You should be watching this live. It's a beautiful thing what you're seeing. You're seeing the Batman in his natural habitat at work. That's right. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute, man. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.